Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to episode 11 of Real Hawk. It's a New Year episode. New Year, new desk. I'm here with Luke and Cam. Gonna hop right into it.
Love the people out there.
Yeah, love them. College football, we're gonna start off. Pick some bowls before break. Who
did the best?
You're asking like you don't already know.
Luke, got a 4-4 record. That was the best.
Why is that? Who won?
Shut up.
Who won?
Cam got the second best record, 3-5. I had the worst at 2-6. So therefore, we're never doing picks again because Luke.
No,
won.
we are. We are.
We are. Just
I'm
pick
kidding.
Bama next.
Kidding. Obviously you got something to say about Bama.
You know, you just can't count Bama out with Nick Saban. He's been there, done that. You know, next time we're doing picks, just go with Bama. Clemson is not a #1 team.
Cam?
I'm not like, okay, I didn't pick Alabama to win. I'm not saying I did, but I didn't say it wasn't impossible. Now that they're in the finals, they're going to win the national championship. There's like, even if Georgia could be the better football team. Every single player on their team, like matched up, could be better than Alabama, they would still lose this game.
Georgia's still better than Clemson, in my opinion. I think.
Georgia better than Clemson?
I think.
I see what I don't like one and done. Like I wish all four teams played each other. No, and then, like, the two best teams with the best record, like...
That's not made for football.
I know, but, like, I want to know who the best real team in the
though.
country is. Like, UCF, right? UCF, right? They should have been in it. They beat Auburn. I mean, yeah, they won, like, what, the pick six made them win, whatever. But I still think they should be in it. That brings back to the point that I made early in the year. More than 4 teams. I need more than 4. 8 at the least.
So, what I said, we're going to roll the clip.
He's not, like, that's why...
Overrated. The most overrated team of all time. No, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
That's why I said...
That's why you're looking at all their national championships and they're overrated. They beat
this year, this season, he's saying. This season, not like all the other years. This season.
You just said all...
it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, this year. Their team this year is most overrated.
All right, what's the score, Derek?
Clemson's going to win this one. And they're going to win this one by a score of 45-14.
All right, that's just not true.
No way.
But I still think Alabama didn't deserve to be in the playoff. They still, right now, don't deserve to be in the playoff.
But they're going to win the national championship.
But they show Nick Saban is able to get this team. He's like the Belichick of college football.
Exactly.
He can just get
I don't think that's true.
Get his team ready, even when they don't deserve to be in.
Yeah, he's a good coach. You know, Alabama always has one of the best recruiting classes. So
not this year.
That's like Brady and Belichick go together. It's Nick Saban in his recruiting class.
Well, no, okay. So, also I said this last week too. Nick Saban isn't a good coach. Okay, that's not what I mean by saying that.
What?
Like he's not the best coach in college football. What he is the best. He's the best at recruiting in college football. I do believe they cheat. Every team cheats. Don't get me wrong. Every team cheats in recruiting. But Alabama has yet to been caught, and I don't think they will be because something with money. I'm not going to make up excuses, but he is the best at recruiting in college football.
Well, he has a win to back it up, though.
No, that's why I'm saying he's the best recruiter in college football. But now, Clemson and Georgia, we're just looking at the ESPN 300.
Coaches like the UCF coaches or something, bringing them from 0-12 2 years ago.
He is a good coach.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Well, also, UCF is building, like, they're putting a lot of money into like their sports programs and stuff, so like that helps. Like
more money to recruit.
Alabama's good now, but in the next couple of years, I expect them to decline. I still think they'll be one of the best teams in the country. I don't think they'll be like in the playoff every year automatically. For like here after the season, I give it like the next like 5 years. Clemson, Georgia, every year it's gonna be between those two teams. Not in the finals necessarily, but they'll be the talk of the town. Nice hats, guys. I guess I didn't get the memo.
Do you think Oklahoma's gonna fall off when Baker Mayfield's going?
I don't know. Big 12's weird.
They have that
They've won
quarterback.
It'd be like Oregon when Mariota left.
That's not why they got bad. They got in trouble.
We got a new coach.
They got a new coach. They'll be back next year, though. They'll be back next year.
But the thing about the game, I think Ohio State would have done the same exact thing to Clemson. If Ohio State was in, I would have picked Ohio State.
Ohio State should have been in there over Clemson, I think.
No.
Clemson was the 1 seed.
Okay,
I say that.
No, I'm not saying Alabama isn't good enough to be it. I'm saying they didn't deserve to be in it.
That's I should have said that.
They
don't deserve to,
but they're good enough.
But they're good enough to be in.
Yeah, I can.
That's the point he was trying to make, but he didn't say.
You can't I say
Like Ohio State had more to back them up to get in.
Exactly.
I still think Bama's better than Ohio State.
I say they're
I'm not saying
overrated.
that, but
I've been saying they're overrated.
they're gonna win the
Yeah, but
national
they're winning
championship.
every game.
They're gonna win the
But
national
here's the thing.
championship.
I heard this on TV. This is a better way of putting it. Also,
Yeah.
they always get the benefit of the doubt,
Well, they have every
Like the
right
Pats.
not to get it.
like the Pats.
Yeah,
No, but they always no. But this is with them. They get in a spot like they were, being either a 5 or 4, and because they're an SEC team, and because they're Alabama, and because they have Nick Saban, they get the benefit of the doubt and they get put in.
Like, look at UCF, for example. I know they didn't really have, they didn't have enough to get in to the playoff.
Yeah.
But they showed that they're good enough with that win this weekend.
Of course. Auburn,
But, before that, they didn't show it,
Auburn
so.
beat Bama, and UCF beat Auburn.
Yeah, and,
And LSU
And
beat
LSU lost to
Auburn.
you can't do
So
that.
LSU
You're Derek's law of relativity, or whatever you want to say, I don't know the word, is just so incorrect. That's not how it works.
That's why it's a joke.
No, you're serious about it.
no, it's
You're
cool.
with your spread chart and everything and stuff.
He has like a map up in his
Yeah, you know how there's a murder mystery and they
Yeah.
put the pins in the strings? That's in this room right now. Idiot.
All right, who's gonna win the national championship?
Are we doing
Monday.
are we doing scores and
We can do
everything?
scores.
It's on Monday. I
Once
hate
again, I'm gonna say Bama. Oh no!
I hate how they do college always puts them
Yeah,
the
Monday at 8:30.
Yes, that's
Like,
the
come
worst.
on.
Okay, yeah, I understand it's good for TV, but I got school.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
with the
trying to
snow,
stay
with,
up
the,
till
with the snow
midnight.
coming, who knows if we'll have school on Tuesday.
Wait, isn't? Never mind.
All
I
right,
was thinking of something.
Cam, who's gonna win?
I don't think I'd ever say I'm not rooting for them. Believe me, I don't want them to win. But Alabama is going to win this game. They're probably going to win. Can you get 34 points in football?
Yeah.
You can if you miss a field goal.
Oh yeah, perfect. 34 to.
Field goals.
I give them 22. Wait, is that a score in football too? No, it's not. That's a really rare score. Let's go with 17. It's a better answer.
Luke.
First of all, this game isn't going to be nearly as good as the Rose Bowl.
No.
Rose Bowl, one of the best games I've ever seen, and I didn't really
agree with
care.
that.
who
I
won.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
The
after
Rose
we make the pick.
This is, I want Georgia to win because Alabama wins every year, but you just
Not
can't
last
pick
year, though.
against- Yeah, well, I get what you're saying, but it's going to be Alabama 24-17.
That close?
Defense is going to be good in that game.
I think.
Like what Cam said, I am not rooting for them.
Yeah.
I could never root for them. I don't care who they play.
I could-
I don't like Clemson.
If they're playing
I was rooting
LSU,
for Clemson.
if they're playing LSU, I'd root for them.
I cannot root for Alabama, but I think they're gonna win. 'Cause
Yeah.
They are just.
They have to.
It's
Welcome,
like you got the
welcome aboard.
you got the SEC West and you got the SEC East, and they're the same conference, but they're totally
Yeah,
different.
what about that? The
Like-
SEC representing both things.
Yeah.
You know what I hate?
I'm gonna go Bama. They'll win 31-24.
You know what I really hate? All okay, I'm not singling out any one person because I can't think of any, but people in Waltham especially pretending to be Alabama fans.
Jono.
I know damn well for sure.
Jono.
Damn well for sure. If Alabama sucked, my bad. If Alabama was not as good as they were, you'd not be a fan of them. My team, Baylor, I liked them when they were okay. They got really good. And guess what?
12.
No, they won a game.
It's like all the
1-11, my
Cowboys
bad.
fans hopping on the Eagles and Vikings this year.
And I don't get me wrong, I still like them. I'm not gonna wear my stuff around because people be like, oh, they stink. I just don't want to deal with that. So I mean, it's just annoying to see. Just pick a team and stay with them. You can switch, but don't switch when
I'm
they're the
always
best
with
team in the
BC. I'm
country. Now
always with BC.
everyone's gonna be like, dude, I've been on Georgia since '08, bro. When they had that dude back. No, stop. Don't give me that. You liked Alabama and stuff, and oh my god.
I like the Gators too. I mean,
Okay.
I never don't like
connections.
Florida.
have
I never don't
connections.
like
I have
Florida.
connections there. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Sick, dude. I don't care.
No one cares.
I'm on to it.
Rose Bowl. I want to talk about the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. What about it?
You want to talk about it?
No, it was just
Talk about it.
there was so many highlights in that game.
Yeah.
Highlight
Georgia's
plays.
running game. That's what Alabama's defense has to stop.
And
If they can stop the running game, then I think it'll be a much more of a blowout than 31-24, which I'm saying.
the story was too all week that for Georgia to win, it has to be their defense holding them. Their
The
defense,
defense wasn't that good.
defense didn't play that good, but it was Georgia's
Sony Michelle and Nick
offense.
Chubb.
Georgia's offense.
All of them. Cam, you have anything to add?
Great team.
It was a good game. I liked a lot of scoring.
Good refs.
Good refs. Shout out B-Plat.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sure he's gonna see this, but yeah, it was good. I like it.
You like it. All right.
I mean,
that's good.
I liked it. Okay, so like
Meg-
the game for me ended really poorly. Like I didn't think overtime was gonna be like that. Like I thought someone I thought someone was gonna get a touchdown and then kick the extra point, and then the next team was
Get
gonna
touchdown,
go for
go for two.
two. Yeah.
Can we all agree we didn't want the kickers to miss there?
No,
Imagine
that's not his fault. No,
that would have been.
that's not his fault. They talked
No, that
about
one, I think,
Georgia.
like, the two easy kicks.
Yeah,
like,
they talked about Georgia, how they were good at blocking kicks and stuff
yeah,
like
and
that.
then they did it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he just like shanked it or something, he would.
I thought that's what was gonna
that ruins
happen.
it.
I was scared.
Dude, that Georgia kicker, absolute goofball.
He
Oh, the
looks like a
glasses.
nerd. All right. Let's go to the NFL. We missed 2 full weeks of NFL action. Pats 2-0 in that stretch. Number 1 seed. I think they picked up James Harrison after we filmed.
Yeah, definitely,
Show.
because we didn't
So-
talk about it.
Let's talk about James Harrison a little bit. Pick up to the Pats. Good or bad?
Great. Cam, you want to say something?
I don't really know. Like, is he actually good?
Oh,
Okay, then yeah, that's good for the Pats. I mean,
he's old.
yeah, that's why. But like, it doesn't matter. He'll be here for the end
But
of the
his
year.
stats
Are they consistent?
all season
They're
this year because he wasn't a starter.
Yeah.
He had,
Like
I think it was 1 sack and 3 tackles. And on Sunday with the Patriots, he had 2 sacks and 5 tackles. In 1 game, he already surpassed his
They
season
didn't give him
stats.
a chance.
They also played the Jets, but I think that. Oh, and you can't give Bryce Petty credit. He played the Patriots. Like, put him against the Bears, he's gonna do fine.
Bryce Petty was
Fine. I wouldn't
Bryce
say
Petty was
fine.
Okay, any other New York Jets quarterback in like the past 5 years did no better than what happened on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, McCown was decent this season.
Okay, whatever.
Count almost beat
I'm
the
not
Patriots.
not saying Bryce Petty should be their starting quarterback. I'm not saying that's the
They
answer
gotta
to the
draft somebody.
the
Bryce
Jets'
Petty.
problems, because it's not. Solid backup.
Yeah.
Brace for
Thank you.
Petty.
Anyways, I think that's a good picker for the Patriots. I know he just wants a ring, and I'm not saying he's like leeching off the
He already
past.
has a ring.
No, like he wants to end with one. Like if he wins,
get you.
when they win, no, I'm not gonna say that because if they win the Super Bowl this year, I think this will be his last year.
I agree.
Probably,
He's
yeah.
39. Luke?
No,
What do you gotta
he's
say?
a great player. He's a hard worker. Like there was a video that came out last year of him right after a game. He was in the weight room. So
Yeah.
like, 39 years old. That's insane. He's a great pickup. He's hungry, and that's what the Pats look for.
I think it's a good on-field signing.
Yeah.
But what we all talk about, the Patriots standard, like they
I
don't
don't
hire these punks. Like Harrison's a punk.
Hmm.
He called out the Patriots like 2 years ago, saying, "I hate those bleepers.
Yeah.
I would never want to play for them." And he's like beating on his wife. He used
What?
to- yeah, he has domestic violence history.
Yeah, almost every player in the NFL does. Let's
Yeah,
be
but
honest with each other.
Harrison is. You're telling me you don't look at him, and you don't think,
Well, I know. Okay,
Jerk.
okay. Well, when other people came to the Patriots, they've had to like change what they're all about. So that's gonna happen with
Belichick
James
will get
Harrison
it.
because like Belichick doesn't like quiet confidence is what the Patriots have, right? You don't see like any of them like showing off or anything like that. Well, like Gronk, but that's just he's an idiot. So that's just him. But like, yeah. So I think he'll change his ways in order for the Patriots to succeed.
well, I mean, he's only going to be here for a short amount of time. I don't think they're
They better
definitely
play.
not going to re-sign him. I would be very surprised if he doesn't retire.
I feel like this whole thing will be a letdown if we don't first the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs.
I hope we don't.
I would love to see
would
love-
like
no,
in
but
the
like-
last minute
I would love
Harrison
Harrison to
sack.
just pound
That's
on
like
him.
that's like I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the only team in the entire league that
That
I
could
think
beat
we
us.
could lose to in the playoffs.
I think so too.
The
That'll
Steelers.
be a good game.
Yeah,
I just want to see it because of Harrison.
I think since we're talking about the playoffs, I really do believe that the Saints are gonna like cruise through the
Really?
playoffs. I think so.
I think so too.
All right, well, we're gonna pick some games. I got something about that game. But that's the last game. So first game Saturday evening, 4:35, Titans Chiefs. Luke, who's gonna win?
Who cares? Probably the Chiefs because they're like more experienced in the playoffs and the Titans.
Right. Cam.
I think the Chiefs. They're hot coming into the playoffs, and they're obviously a much better team than the Titans. I think They've won 4 straight,
Mhm.
so I think they should win.
All right, I'm also going to take the Chiefs. The Titans they had a good win against the Jags this past weekend, but I don't think they're not good enough to beat the Chiefs,
No.
in my opinion. Saturday night, you got Falcons-Rams. Cam.
I don't know. Rams got beat up pretty. Were they resting people?
Yeah,
Oh.
Goff didn't
Goff,
play, Gurley didn't
Gurley.
play,
Oh.
Aaron Donald didn't play.
But
They got beat up by Jimmy G, baby.
Good for him.
Big Jimmy G.
I
We'll talk about that
yeah,
after.
we need to talk about him. I'm gonna take the Rams. They've done well this season. I mean, they have some questionable losses. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Are you taking the Rams?
I am.
All right, Luke.
I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Big upset.
Oh,
Rams will choke.
Choke. I'm going to go Rams on this one. I think it'll be a good game. But, like, this year, the Falcons have not recovered from the Super Bowl. They've been
Yeah.
shaky. They've been on and off all year.
I feel like
A couple weeks ago, they almost lost to the Bucks. And now they didn't play well in that game, so
But there's always that one team in the playoffs. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
how they win and how they beat this team, and I think that's them.
I think that might be this next game. Bills-Jags. Luke.
I got Bills in this game. Jaguars. Bortles isn't a good quarterback. Let's all face it. He
Face it, we all know.
face a fact. He's not a good quarterback, and the Bills, like, the fans are going to be high. I know they're away and everything, but I got the Bills.
Cam?
to be honest with you, I never thought I'd see a day where these two teams play each other in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Um,
Sounds funny.
You know what? Bills Mafia, they're going to travel strong down to Jacksonville. Bills Mafia, they're going to take home the win. Buffalo.
All right. So we're all basically picking the same thing, right? This game, I want to root for the Jags. I think the Bills are gonna win, but because we're all picking the same team, I'm gonna take the Jags.
All right.
They got Fournette. LSU. I think Bortles is a good enough quarterback to win a wild card game. Divisional game, probably not as much.
If they win, they have to play the Patriots, right?
No, they'll play the
No, the
Steelers.
Bills.
Oh yeah, if the Bills win, they'll play the Patriots.
That's
Which I
me.
want.
No, that's
I'm gonna
scary.
be rooting for the Bills.
That actually
It's a-
scares
it's a
me,
winner in
dude.
Kan-
No.
It's a winner in
Right.
Kansas City and
No, it's not. No,
No,
it flips.
the
No, I
Bills are
know.
the
I
last
know.
seed.
No, it's set up like that, but it flips. It flips.
Bills are the last seed,
It
but
flips.
I'm taking the Jags. And then this game is gonna be, I think, the best game of the wild card. Panthers Saints. You start? Cam, who's gonna win?
I'm gonna go with the Saints. As I said earlier, I think they can walk through the playoffs. Yeah, just
Luke,
Saints are a good team. I got the Saints.
ready for this? Panthers are gonna win,
Yeah,
and Sean Payton's gonna get fired as the Saints coach.
really.
Yep, you see. You wait.
okay.
All right. So you wanted to talk about Jimmy G, Cam? Perfect 5-0 as the
49ers.
San Francisco starter.
Yeah. I know earlier I said something like oh no, I didn't say he wasn't gonna be good. That's not what I said. If you look at the teams he beat the Bears.
The Jags was the best team he beat.
Let me finish.
All right.
He beat the Bears, not like the Bears. Come
Right.
on, Bears.
Yep.
Texans,
Yeah.
not as good as they were at the beginning of the season.
Right.
Titans, they're in the playoffs.
Meh.
Should they be? I don't know. Jaguars, that's an actual good team. That's a good win for them. And the Rams, but they were resting
Yeah.
people.
So
So
the Jags were their best win,
I'm not.
and they blew them out.
Yeah, well, 11. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, and I'm not saying he doesn't earn the right for it to be like, oh, he's actually good. I just want to see more. Like, they beat the Bears by 1. Oh, he was new to the team then, but still. I just want
Didn't
to
he have to get a game-winning field goal against the Titans? And they
I
won
don't
by
know.
3?
No, I don't know. They beat the Titans by... Oh, the Titans?
Yes.
Yeah, they won by
One of the
2.
games you had-
2. I think that was
I
the
think
game-winning
exactly.
drive. But they had him mic'd up on that game.
Yeah,
He sounded like Brady.
Well,
The way he was.
he's a leader in the
learn from the best. I mean,
the best.
I expect big things out of him. I think this is good for the 49ers because
Yeah.
I don't dislike them, but it was weird. They're really good, and they got really bad fast. I mean,
Yeah.
that's usually what
Like
happens.
Kaepernick.
That's usually what happens, but
Mhm.
they they're gonna be a better football team next
He's
year.
bringing hype back to San Francisco, though.
Uh-huh.
They're all hyped up to see him.
Yeah,
Yep.
I could make a good
I'm
joke.
gonna switch over to the NBA now tonight. I wanted it to be a big game. It's not as big of a game.
Still a big
as I
game.
wanted it to be. Still be a big game, but Celtics, Cavs, IT not playing.
Yeah.
He played last night though. Did you watch the game?
Oh, I watched the game.
You watched the
He
game?
went
You
off.
watched the game?
I do not
You
watch.
did not watch.
I
He
do
went
not.
He did go off.
Yeah.
Played
Classic
great.
Isaiah, just pull-ups all.
Who'd they play last night?
The Trailblazers.
Yeah, I see it right here.
He played 17 points, I think, in 19 minutes.
Yeah.
So
No, I think that's flipped.
obviously, I wanted him to come back and drop like 30 on the Celtics tonight.
No,
I hoped for that.
I see, like, everybody's like, oh, dude, he was the dude, Isaiah Thomas, stuff like that. He gave us, like, 2 really good years, right?
Yeah.
And, like, everybody's expecting, like, a parade and stuff. Even he is. I don't think he deserves as much as everybody thinks he's going to get. It doesn't.
Parade? No, not a
No,
parade. He'll get-
obviously. But, like, he's not.
gonna get a video. He's gonna get a standing ovation when he comes back.
I guess, but like he's like think of like the other people that have gotten things like that in Boston. We look at
Paul
David
Pierce.
Ortiz, Paul Pierce,
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett.
Olynyk.
No, dude, what?
Olynyk actually did get a
He got on
video.
video.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
All right, then give a video. Never. I didn't know that. I take that back. Since if Olynyk got one, IT's gonna get like they're retiring his number tonight. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I think they gave it to he had like some community service. I think it was more of the community service.
Well, he
tribute
did.
thing.
He did a lot for the city. I will say that.
Who?
IT.
I'm talking about Olynyk. Olynyk
Oh,
got the
he
video.
did. Oh, 'cause he likes-
So it wasn't like, oh, we missed you, thank you. This. It was like,
I mean, I think Thomas, like, I appreciate what he did for the Celtics and he put them back on the map. But now that he's gone, I'm not missing him at all, if I'm going to be honest with you.
dude, I miss him.
You'd rather have him over
No,
Kyrie.
I didn't say that. I just miss him.
I miss
miss
a
the way he
personality
plays.
like him on the team.
Yes.
But when they're playing,
But at the
I
end
don't
of the
care.
day, Kyrie.
Better.
If
Better.
if you were to do that trade again, I'd take
That's
it
the only
100 times
person.
out of 100.
Even
I would
if
always
IT
take that
wasn't
trade.
hurt,
Yeah.
still take it.
But just you don't miss IT.
Oh, I do.
No,
I miss him.
I just said I miss him like as a character.
Yes.
I don't miss him on the floor.
I miss him on the floor, but
They don't need him.
I would rather have Kyrie, the basketball player, over Isaiah Thomas, the basketball player.
Why have the
But I'd
Celtics?
rather have Isaiah Thomas, the like
Like,
I don't know what the word is, but like him being in Boston better than Kyrie being in Boston. Just like the way he
Yeah.
riled up the crowd and
I have
stuff.
why have the Celtics played so many games?
Don't know.
because I feel like
What the heck?
nobody really believed in Isaiah when he came to Boston and he had to prove himself.
No, that's false. He was
Kyrie-
nasty on the Suns.
yeah, he was good on the
He was
Suns.
just on the Suns.
Yeah.
You never hear anything about the Suns. Like Devin Booker, his past like maybe 10, at least 5, have had outstanding games, and I haven't heard anything about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as I was saying though, I like when Kyrie came here, everybody knew he was a superstar, so they expected it right away, and like everybody was already like hyped up and stuff. But when Isaiah came here, it was just a slow build, and
Well,
Slow grind. That's
also,
slow grind.
the team when IT got here wasn't like it is now. Like if you gave IT the team that the Celtics have now, way different.
yeah.
But
Kyrie's a better player.
no, but like I'm saying swap them, put IT on the Celtics with the lineup that they have today. IT would have been a lot better. Like obviously that's not what I mean, but the team would have been a lot better,
Yeah.
and we wouldn't be saying like IT like he carried the
he was
team.
trying to get Hayward here.
He
He
helped.
recruited. He got
helped.
Hayward
Hayward
here.
here.
I mean, I
Really
think
ground.
I don't know with Hayward in the lineup. I might take the Celtics over the Warriors because at the beginning of the season we know how Jaylen Brown would be. We know how Tatum was going to be. Now that
Right.
we've seen them,
Yeah.
better watch out. Next couple of years, Celtics baby, we back.
That's true.
We never left though. We made the playoffs the one year we had nobody, right? They're rebuilding. They made the
When
playoffs.
Steven's first year, they didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, they
That was
didn't.
their only year they didn't make. They have jumped.
and then the next year,
They made it.
they made it. They were the 8 seed.
Yeah.
yeah, and the Cavs blew 'em.
Yeah. Question of the week.
Yeah,
Do we have one?
We do.
the video.
You talked about it.
Oh yeah. Can I
Uh,
say it?
Cam, you can say it.
Question of the week.
Who's it brought to us by?
Question of the week brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% more on car insurance.
Yes, it can.
Question of the week this week is, what is the best sports video game of all time? Not franchise, single game. And it depends what console. What are we all saying? Like Xbox? We'll go with that. Xbox. Well, I mean, not. Wii is out of the ballpark because, like, I don't know. Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
And Wii Sports Resort. Those two.
Wii Sports Resort. Oh, if
Yeah,
I can pick a game, it might be that
all right.
game,
Well, we're out of there. So,
Luke, you started off.
I gotta go with this year's Madden.
really?
This year's Madden.
I love this year's Madden. Like, you always gotta go with like updated one. I'm not gonna look back like 10 years when like graphics were bad and be like, "Oh, that was the best Madden." I gotta go with the newest Madden. I just love Madden in general.
Cam, you want to think? You want to look at?
Yeah, let me think.
I
Let me
got
think.
you.
Let me think.
NBA 2K17.
Yeah.
Love that game.
I
Great
didn't
game.
get it.
The graphics are like really good. Just like the My Career, the blacktop, like that's
The career was insane last year.
yeah. Are you still thinking?
No, I'm good.
All right, we got someone in the studio after, but we're gonna go Cam first. Cam.
I really liked. I know this like. Okay, I didn't play this on Xbox, but growing up, this is my favorite game. Backyard soccer.
Oh, the backyard football games. I used to play those all the time.
So
I had backyard
backyard
baseball.
soccer.
And backyard baseball.
I played
I
on the
got too.
computer.
Those were good games.
But my favorite all time. God, I'm between two that I played a lot. I played a lot of NBA 2K13 and a lot of FIFA 15. And I mean, like, I'm big.
2K is always a good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2K13. The soundtrack on that, unbelievable.
Is that the one Jay-Z did?
Yes.
That's why.
That was good.
It's so good with Blake Griffin, KD, and somebody else on the cover. Derrick Rose, I think.
Is it Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a big NHL guy, but like it's basically the same game every year.
Right.
NBA 2K13, huge game, best game all time, easily.
All right, we got Scafidi in the studio. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's your favorite sports video game ever?
I'm gonna comment on all your guys' games.
Alright.
I agree with all of you.
Oh, wow.
Madden, the new one, I like how you can play with your friends like on the same team.
Oh, you can do that now?
Yeah.
Like like so two controllers and like one can be a quarterback.
One could be a receiver.
Oh, you've always been able to do that. Oh, but like online?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Online.
fresh.
2K18, I'm a big fan of Blacktop.
I said 2K17.
Oh, sorry.
18 is not. Have you played
18's
18?
horrible.
Yeah.
18 is not as good as 17
I
though.
still am a big fan of Blacktop, kind of one of
Yep.
the best Blacktop players in the world.
All right,
I challenge
challenge you.
I've never played a backyard game. I've never played
So fun.
that. It is.
Any
So
of them?
fun. I
Like
had them on the-
baseball?
Backyard
them on the
football. You never
DS.
done those? Those are fun.
I heard like you could do like anything, like and then I'm a big fan of FIFA, but my favorite sports game right now is Fortnite. I really like it.
What sport
That's a
would
great
that
sport
be?
game.
It has a soccer
survival
field on
of the
top.
Survival of the
Pleasant Park
fittest.
has a soccer field.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Is that what Pleasant Park?
There is a basketball court in it too.
There is. There you go.
You're welcome.
Boom. All right. Thanks,
you,
Mikey.
Mikey.
With you later.
I miss you too.
I had a thought while he was talking. I forget what it was.
I played all the backyard games on the DS.
Yeah,
I had-
that was a way to
DS.
I had like
Yeah.
backyard hockey on the DS and stuff like
I had
that.
backyard football on the Wii, and then I had the backyard baseball and backyard.
Yeah. You know what game is fresh?
What?
The Bigs. The Bigs,
Bigs,
too.
yeah.
Right?
Bigs.
With Prince Fielder on the. Oh my God. That game is ill. And,
This is fun.
oh my
This is
God.
fun.
Dude,
I like this one.
I want to play
This is a good
Wii.
one.
I'm finna go home and play some Wii. God.
I got rid of my Wii a long time
What?
ago. Yeah.
The first college football game I had was like, I don't know, there's like the Michigan State Spartan was on the cover. I had it on the Wii. I played that game so much. And FIFA 10, so much on the Wii. Oh my God.
I was being kind of like broad with a Madden when I said Madden. The best individual game was NCAA 13.
Yeah.
I loved that game.
Yeah.
I loved the recruiting that had to go
That
along
game
with
was
it.
ill.
It was like
Ill.
Madden with a twist.
Always
I
played.
never played one of those.
I was
Never played
on
one of the
Waltham
NCAA
High.
games.
I was from Waltham High.
Yeah.
I went to BC quarterback.
Nah, I never went to I always went to like the big schools, but like
XBC
I built.
stinks.
No, I built the school. I built
he built it.
3 national championships at BC.
Wow, what a kid! This dude's
What
a legend.
what a
Put him in the
guy.
hall. So that's all we got for question of the week. Anybody else in there got something to add? I'm loving this conversation. Paul,
Yeah.
Paul, you got something?
GTA
GTA,
It's a good
great game.
and Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft.
Of course. Paul, do you have sports video game for us.
I'm gonna have to say NBA 18 is not really that good as it was.
Yeah, we've said
Wait,
that.
I said that. Yes.
Too bad the question was our favorite game. not the best.
Paul, favorite game.
To go with NBA 17.
There we go.
Okay. Pat, do you have a
That's
favorite
good.
game?
Pat, you got one? Come on. No?
He says no.
All right.
Mikey, you want us to spit off one more game that you like?
Shoot. I'm going to have to go with Friday the 13th.
That's it. All right.
What a classic.
That's a good
What?
one. All
I
right.
like that game.
Thank you, Mikey.
Jake's in there now.
Can we, since we're talking about video games, video games is the illest thing, but what is your guys' favorite Call of Duty?
The new one.
Do you think World War II is your
Or
favorite?
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
3, Black Ops 3 was horrible.
I like Black Ops
May I
2.
interrupt?
Mikey,
yeah,
yeah,
Mikey, what's yours?
Modern Warfare 3.
That was gonna be.
MW3 is a good one.
I was gonna say that, and then he said Black Ops 2, and I'm tossing those two up.
Modern Warfare 3 got
MW3 was a great
Infected,
game.
That's where Infected,
Dude, I know.
Infected was the best thing ever created in Call of Duty. And not a fan favorite of everyone's, but I'm a big fan of Ghosts.
I
Really?
hate Ghosts.
I liked Ghosts.
No.
Search and Rescue, like, it was just like nice. The guns in the game were nice. Even though I'm not allowed to talk about that, I'm sorry, Mr. P. Modern Warfare 3 by far. That was the best. That was awesome.
All right, we gotta move on. Thank you. That was a great
You're
conversation.
welcome.
That was a,
Good question by Luke.
All right.
I'll go to our social media. Whoa.
I totally
Whoa.
forgot we were doing that.
Totally forgot.
I
we were
have
doing
one
that.
though. I have
You got one?
I do.
Cam, social media.
So on Twitter, I actually saw this morning, last period in history class. I know. So there was a tweet. Let me just pull it up on my phone right now.
Go for it.
So there's a tweet, and I know you guys have seen. So about like over a year ago, there's a picture, and there's a guy, and his fist above the water, and in the water there was a stingray, right?
Sure.
And then the dude said, "About to touch a stingray, I should punch it, just to let it know Steve Irwin still got shooters out here, right?"
Yeah.
So that post was like a while ago. Now recently, the dude went back to see the stingrays. Now it's his hand like this, reaching out over the water, and he's like, over a year ago, I threatened you out of anger. Well, we'll show you guys. And over a year ago, I threatened you out of anger over the death of a lost one, a death that you were not responsible for. To have returned, to make things right, to end the cycle of violence. It's what Steve would have wanted. I'm sorry, and I love you, Water Pancake. I just thought that was kind of funny, because like when it first happened, we were like, I swam with like big stingrays in Florida at this place, and then I was like, yo, I should start punching them, but I didn't. But like, I don't know, I just think that's funny that he apologized to the stingrays. No stingrays were harming in the making of this tweet.
Luke.
Mine wasn't really a comedy. It was a feel-good moment.
All right.
And it was the Bills fans in the Bills locker room when they found out they got into the playoffs.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the locker room.
No, the
One
Bills
of the
fans
videos was.
and the Bills.
Oh! I thought you said.
They've been
I
waiting
thought he,
since '99 to get in the playoffs. They finally got it. And then the Bills fans, they've been working hard. You know, everybody's saying they're
Bills
not gonna get in
Mafia.
everybody's saying you're not going to get in the playoffs because Pats, you're not beating the Pats out, and they didn't. They had again with the wild card, and they did.
Shout out Bills Mafia.
Good stuff.
I'm gonna go. Portnoy flipped out on ES. I forget who it was. Was it NFL? NFL. They took one of the Saturdays Are for the Boys. They put a Saturdays Are for the Boys shirt
Yeah.
on the NFL website, and Portnoy
No,
was threatening to
it said
sue.
Sundays. Sundays.
Did it say
And said
Sundays?
that it'd be like Sundays are for the Patriots.
They showed a thing where it said
It said Sundays.
must have said Sunday, but still it's like their slogan.
Yeah, I know.
So Portnoy was threatening to sue, and he sent out a video. Obviously, we can't show you it. Too many curse words in it, but made me laugh. I don't know if he's going to. Probably won't, because now that you say it was Sundays for the Patriots, like it's similar, but it's like not copyright. I think we got a special edition of Social Media Woe. Is Mikey still in there? There he is.
Yes, I am.
There he is.
I actually have two social media.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
One might not make the cut because it's a little bit edgy.
All right, we'll test it.
Logan Paul.
What's up with him?
Oh my god.
He's been in Japan this past week, and he visited the I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was the Suicide Forest.
Yep.
And he vlogged a man who committed suicide live. And
Well, not
he was
live,
being
but-
like- well, it was like a couple minutes after, and he's been getting a lot of hate for it. And my
Wait, what's this place?
The Suicide Forest in Japan. You've
It's,
never.
it's a forest that
People-
a lot of people. It's a haunted forest in Japan, but it's haunted because a lot of people
It's not like
Kill themselves?
It's not
yeah,
like
they kill themselves in it. And my second social media was albums dropping in 2018.
Oh my! I saw
Alright.
that.
Migos, Culture 2, Hyped.
Ooh.
Travis Scott, Astroworld.
Hyped.
Ski Mask and Slump God, Beware. Kid Cudi
Hyped.
and Kanye West, Out the Cut, Everybody
Hyped.
Wins. Lil Uzi Vert's The World 2.
Love is Rage 3.
And then Ray Shremley with Shrem Life 3. I am hyped.
Mikey can't
Wait
wait.
for 2018.
He's holding in his excitement to the best of his ability.
Yep. So yeah. Bye everyone. Love you.
Bye, love you too.
See you, Mike.
All right, that was good. We're gonna end every week as we end every week. We're gonna end this week as we end every week with some callers. Luke, who is our first caller of the day?
you got Billy from Weymouth.
Billy.
Hello guys.
Hey, Billy.
I've noticed that, I don't know if this was planned, but Luke and Derek are wearing like the same exact hat. Was this planned before broadcasting?
Wasn't planned. I mean,
it
I wear
was.
this hat. If you could look back at all 10 episodes, I wear this hat every single episode.
I just like this
So if
hat.
anyone copied me, it's Luke.
So are you saying Luke copied you?
That's what I just said. Yes.
I like this
Luke, how do
hat.
you feel about that?
It's not the same hat. Like I got the patch.
That's
on.
what I
Oh,
noticed.
that's right. It's a different hat. My bad.
I knew you were gonna pull that stuff up.
All right. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Billy.
Get off, Billy.
Thank you, Billy. Cam, who? You don't have your computer open.
No, it died.
Luke,
It
who's
broke.
your next
It's
caller?
broken.
All right. Next caller is Mike from Middleton.
John Brewers.
Mike from Middleton.
Um,
Hey, Mike.
Christmas recently just passed.
Hi, Mike.
What was each person's favorite Christmas gift this year, or last year, I should say?
Hi, Mike.
This Christmas.
Hi. Are you gonna say
Stop.
hi back to me, Mike?
Stop.
Hi.
All right.
All right.
My
Best
fa-
Christmas gift. Luke.
What
I
are
just
you?
got a lot of clothing stuff, but I got something that's cool. It's Beats wireless earbuds.
I see wires right
They
there.
magnet
Those are
together.
wires.
Those are wires.
Those look like wires to me.
They just don't plug. I know.
Go like this.
I know.
Plug into your phone. Read about
Cam.
it.
Jesus. What did I get?
You can't say Jesus.
Yeah, I
That's
can. This is a
ridiculous.
religious podcast.
That's not.
My favorite gift this holiday season. Oh, I got a hockey helmet. It's the exact same helmet I have, but I just need a new one. So, yep.
Nice. I got a. You ever see what those like those Gronk speaker
No.
footballs?
Yeah, dude,
seen
that's
those?
stupidest thing ever. No way you could play football with this thing.
Oh,
it weighs like 1,000 pounds.
Oh, you can.
You've played?
I have.
Okay.
In the snow.
At Brookstone, right? They have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. Great time.
That's like $60 for like. It's gonna break in like a day and a half. Call it.
Mikey, you have a favorite Christmas present?
Oh, I was gonna ask a question, but
It's alright.
I'm gonna go with my camera. I like
Your
the
camera.
I like
All
the
right.
pictures. Okay.
All right. So our last caller, we're gonna get
Mikey.
Mikey from Waltham. You know him. We know him.
Here he is.
We all love him.
We
I've been
love it.
watching from week 1, and I've noticed that every time someone's called, they all sound the same.
I don't.
That's.
You can't have a comment on that.
No, so what happens is, I'll tell you exactly. So we like to hide the identities of our callers. So what we do is we mix their voices in the editing process so they don't sound like the real person. That's why. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Oh, okay.
We only give. I think the only 2 real names we've given is your name and Garrett's name, because
Yeah.
you know.
And Mr.
Because
P.
you guys don't
'cause-
care.
By the way,
Am I right?
Susan says hi. Bye.
Susan says hi.
Who's Susan?
His
My
mom.
Actually, that's her name.
Yeah.
See you later, Mikey.
Bye, Mike.
That's all we
That's
got.
it.
That's all we
don't
got.
have paper.
Thank you. You don't have paper.
Oh, hey,
That
can I
stinks.
edit my thing
My
today?
paper.
Please.
Can I edit my thing today?